Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be dealing with JavaScript data types. Okay, JavaScript data type. And so there are basically three JavaScript data types of data in JavaScript. Six types of data, and they can be categorized into three. And the first one is a primary data type. Under this one, we'll have string, numbers, and boolean. Okay, then under the composites, I hope I got the spelling correct. So under the composites, we have data type such as objects, arrays, and functions. Objects, arrays, and function. Now the difference between this and the first one, the primary and the composite, is that the primary can hold just one value. In other words, so there are times you want to store information and you want to store more than one value. We'll explore that. And so composite is the best thing to do. So, and there is the undefined and the null that come under the special data type. And so basically now we're going to begin to explore strings, and to do that, go ahead and open your text editor and get your page ready. And so a string is simply a data type used to represent text. Okay, used to represent text. Just a moment. And so let's go ahead and define a data type. And so this one we're going to call it A. Let's say hi. B. Hello. And so this string data type is usually enclosed in single or double quotes, whichever way you want to look at it. And so in other words, a string just holds numeric data. Another one I want to show us is numbers. And so I'm going to say 20. And so the difference between this and the other one is that it is the string is enclosed in quotes, while numbers can go on without quotes. Okay. And so those are the basic difference. I don't want to bore you with we'll go into numbers in details and we'll go into strings in details, but I need you to know this. Another one I want to show you is let's say you want to check if the person is qualified. You can say true or false. All right, so that's boolean for you. And that's it about the primary data type you need to know. And so the numbers hold number, the string, and numbers can include floating point number with decimal places and exponential. We'll go into that. Then variables string holds basically letters, while boolean holds purely true or false. Now I want to also show you this before we go into objects, and I want to show you this. Now there are times when you define a variable. Let's say we'll call this one D, and now I want to console log this. console log D. Okay, so let me quickly go to the folder and look at the data type folder. Open the console log by now. So you see, I console logged D. D is undefined, so it's a special kind of data type because you didn't define it. Okay, you didn't define it. And so another type I want to show you is let's say variable f equals to null. Okay, the null data type, this is a special data type. Null value means that there is no value. It is not the same thing as like doing this. Let's say var q equals to. Now it's like empty. You are saying empty string. You know, when you quote something is a variable, is a string, right? So you can actually quote something empty. You know, it's not the same thing as an empty string. All right, it means that this is supposed to contain a value, but there is nothing stored in it. All right, so you need to know that. Now, importantly, now if you look at variable, if you look at this string, numbers, boolean, and even the special data type, they hold single values. Okay, now but there are times where you need to hold more than one value. Let's say colors, and you don't want to be typing color 1, color 2, color 3, you know, so you use what we call arrays. This is a composite data type. It's called composite because they hold more than one value. So I'm going to say red, I'm going to say blue, like that. Green, like that. Orange. Okay. And so to access anyone, you can just simply say, let's console log. Though we will do all of this in details. Console.log. I'm going to say colors. Let's see. Uncut error. Null is not defined. Let me check that. Okay, so I missed the spelling of this and it's triggering an error there. So you see, I've been able to access red. We'll console log the first one. It begins counting from 0. We'll go into details on that. And so this is an array. So you see, it can hold plenty things. So when we get into array proper, we'll explore everything that has to do with arrays in details. Now, there are times where you want to add more properties to a particular element. You know, here you can just see, oh, arrays is just like that. It's just different. Now there are times I want to hold more. Let's say for one person, I want to store more properties, and so I can say var car. Okay, then I open a brace bracket. Then I'll say modal. And I'll say modal. Semicolon. Then I'll say not model Toyota. Then I can say color. And so you can see that this is called an object. This one is called an object. This one is called an array. And so an object holds more properties than the regular arrays. Okay, and so we can say color red. I can say price. $2,000, 2,000 naira. Okay, so and that's it about this kind of. Now there are times when we want to define, we want to create our own thing to use in JavaScript, and all that we have in JavaScript already is not giving us the kind of results we need, and there is need for us to create ours. Okay, so in that case we use what they call function. So function is also a composite data type. For example, I'm going to create a function now. I'm going to create a function, and so we will go into function in details as well. And so I'm going to say variable greeting. Okay, so let me not start it like this in my comment. So I'm going to say function, I'll call it greetings. I'll call it greet me. And so what does greet me do? Greet me simply alerts hi. So whenever the greet me is called, so I'm going to go ahead and in the body of the HTML and create an element. I'll say P. So I'm going to say on click. So on click, trigger the greet me invent. Okay. So let's see that's how it works. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and so you see we are saying that all the function, all the keywords and in JavaScript is not giving us what we want. We need to create our own data type, and what this data type should do is always alert greeting. And so let's do something. Let's do a type of let me show you something that I probably had mentioned before. Okay, and so you can use the keyword type of to show to see, and so you can do type of. So I can do type of D. So let me console log it. Let's console log this. And so I did a type of, so the D is showing me undefined. So let's do a type of F and see what it gives us. So F is giving us an object, so it's an object type. Let's do a type of A. So it's giving us string. Let me remove all of that console log so that we can focus on what we are doing. Is there another console log? Okay, this. So let's do it. Let's do a type of B. So B is still a string. So let's do a type of age, a number. So let's do it. Let's bring this down here. Let's bring this down. Let's do a type of colors. Let's see what it gives us. So colors are objects. It's an object still. Let's do a type of car. So it still returns an object. So usually whenever it contains more than one character like that, JavaScript treats everything as an object. So let's do a type of and see what it gives us. So it gives us a function. And so that's it about data types in JavaScript. We'll dive more into JavaScript operators in our next class.